Have you ever met someone and instantly decided what kind of person they were? Maybe they looked confident, maybe they seemed kind, maybe they spoke with certainty, and within seconds, your mind formed a conclusion. This person is trustworthy. This person is intelligent. This person knows what they're doing. The human brain makes these decisions incredibly fast, sometimes in less than a second. This process is called thin slicing. Your brain quickly analyzes small details, tone of voice, facial expressions, body language, confidence, and then it builds a story about who that person is. But here's the problem. First impressions feel accurate, even when they're wrong. Because once the brain forms an opinion, it begins looking for evidence that supports it. This is called confirmation bias. Imagine meeting someone who seems extremely confident. They speak smoothly, they make strong eye contact, they appear calm and certain. Your brain quickly labels them as competent. From that moment forward, every action they take is interpreted through that belief. If they make a small mistake, you might ignore it. If they say something impressive, you remember it. If they behave strangely, your brain searches for explanations. Because your mind wants to protect the original impression, it wants the story to remain consistent. This is why first impressions can be dangerous. They don't just influence how we see people, they influence what we notice and what we ignore. Some individuals understand this psychological weakness. They carefully control the first impression they create. They appear calm, charming, friendly, confident. They speak clearly. They smile at the right moments. They appear trustworthy. But that first impression becomes a mask. Because once people believe the mask, they stop looking deeper. They assume they already understand the person. This psychological shortcut saves the brain energy, but it also creates blind spots. History is filled with examples of people who were trusted immediately. Leaders, business figures, influencers, people who appeared impressive at first glance. And sometimes, that first impression hid something completely different. The human brain prefers quick judgments. It likes simple stories: good person, bad person, trustworthy, untrustworthy. But reality is rarely that simple. People are complex, and appearances can be carefully constructed. So the next time you meet someone, pay attention to your first reaction. Notice how quickly your mind forms a conclusion, then pause. Because the first impression might not be truth, it might simply be the story your brain created before the real evidence appeared.